Breaking news, the Big 12 just announced fans will not be allowed to attend games inside the Sprint Center after tonight. You're looking live at downtown Kansas City right now.
In the last 15 minutes, the conference announced this change to tomorrow's games. It follows guidelines from the NCAA late this afternoon saying championship events will go without fans. We have team coverage of this big story, and we start with Haley Lewis, who's down at the Sprint Center.
That's right, guys. We got to talk to Bill Self about 5 or 6 minutes right after he was told that there might not be fans. So he didn't even know quite yet that fans would actually not be in attendance on Thursday. He said that afterwards he just basically pulled his players aside and said, hey, remember, we are playing for ourselves, we're playing for each other, and we're playing for the better of this program. Here's what he had to say.
I told our guys, you know, why did we all start loving this game, and why did we start playing it? Did we do it because we wanted other people to watch us, or we do it because we actually loved it? And we need to get back to our, you know, our roots, our child roots, in which, you know, you got turned up to play if you're playing shirts and skins in the park.
We don't really play for fans. You know, we play for each other. You know, we play for the love of basketball. And like I said, it's just going to be, you know, we're going to go out there and compete like we always do, and try to win games.
Having fans and supporters around is always a great feeling, you know, having a crowd with you. But this situation is definitely bigger than basketball. It's more about health and well-being, things like that, which we understand. So we just have to have that same love of the game just to play, even though that we know they aren't there. They'll be supporting through.
And Jayhawk players were very mature in the way that they handled this. Although they would love their fans to be there, they would love the hype, the attention that comes with getting into the tournament. They do want their fans to be safe, and they know that this is for the better of the environment and for the community. Now we'll send it over to Jordan Betts, who's in Power and Light, and has fan reaction. Jordan?
Yeah, fans here in Power Light are not happy. I see everyone around here that keeps looking at their phones, looking at each other and asking themselves, is this really happening? They say this is the worst possible situation that happened to many of these fans. Many fans that I talked to earlier today said they traveled hours. Many even of them flew here for this certain game, and also many of them just confused on this decision.
Like my friend said, an overreaction. I think I should be allowed to go to a sporting event, make my own decisions, and if I want to accept the risk of going to the sporting event, then it should be on me, and I don't want the government to tell me I can't go, or the NCAA, really.
And we'll have more on that fan reaction coming up tonight in 10. Live in Power Light, Jordan Betts, 41 Action News.
For more on the mandate from the NCAA, let's go to Mick Schaefer, who's tracking this all from the newsroom. Mick, we've never seen this before.
We haven't, Dia. It's unprecedented. Look, last season, the total attendance for the men's NCAA tournament alone was almost 700,000 people, a number that will be going away this season for the most part, and frankly, a number that worried the NCAA enough to close off this tournament to the public amid concerns over the coronavirus. Said NCAA President Mark Emmert today in a release, while I understand how disappointing this is for all fans of our sports, my decision is based on the current understanding of how COVID-19 is progressing in the United States. From a competition standpoint, this greatly affects a team like Kansas. The highest seeded teams in this tournament play the closest to home, in large part for advantages with home court. In this case, there will be no home court advantage, as only 120 members of each school will be called essential personnel, and family members as well. In the newsroom, I'm Mick Schaefer, 41 Action News.